Burns. Burn injuries almost always require first aid, and it is the type of burn that determines what first aid steps to take. Burns are categorized in terms of severity by the depth of the burn. First-degree burns, such as sunburn, damage the skin's outer layer. The skin looks red, dry, and painful, and you'll see signs of swelling. Second-degree burns damage the next layer of skin. In addition to the skin being swollen and red, you'll observe blisters, and the victim will experience significant pain. Third-degree burns are the deepest and most severe. There will be damage, such as charred, white, or leathery skin. The victim may also exhibit signs of shock.
Honey, can you take the pot off the burner?
Ow! First aid treatment for all types of burns begins with removing the heat source. For first and second degree burns, immediately cool the burn with running cool or cold potable water, such as tap water, for at least 10 minutes. It's important not to put ice on a burn, as ice can harm the skin tissue. Next, remove constricting clothing or jewelry touching the burn before the area starts to swell. Call 911 in the case of large second-degree burns.
Yes, my daughter burned her hand. We need someone to come quickly. We're at 355 North Durham. Thank you.
Protect the burn area from friction or pressure with a non-stick dressing. Keep the dressing loose, and of course, do not tape it to the skin. Keep any burn blisters intact to reduce pain and improve healing by preventing infection. Seek medical attention for burns on the face, neck, genitals, hands, or feet, and for burns involving blistering or broken skin, difficulty breathing, a large surface area, or other causes for concern. Third-degree burns require additional first aid. Though several steps are the same, remove the heat source. Cool the burn with cool or cold running tap water for at least 10 minutes. Remove constricting items and call 911. In the case of a large burn, do not cover more than 20% of the body with water and not more than 10% with the child because of the risk of hypothermia and shock. Apply a loose, non-stick dressing to the burn area and do not use cream or ointment. Treat for shock if necessary. Do not give the victim anything to drink and watch the victim's breathing. Two distinct types of burns that you might encounter either in the workplace or at home are chemical burns and electrical burns. They require different first aid procedures. Chemical burns can be identified by seeing chemicals on skin or clothing, when the person complains of a pain or burning sensation, when you see a spilled substance on or around an unresponsive person, or when there's a smell of fumes in the air. When dealing with a dry chemical, put on gloves and use cloth or cardboard to brush the chemical off the skin or clothing. If there is a chemical smell in the air, move away from the fumes and ventilate the area. Remove any clothing or jewelry from the burn area in case of swelling. Flush the skin as quickly as possible with running water until aid is available. If the chemical is in the eye, flush the eye with copious amounts of running water. You can use a specialized solution if one is available. If you're irrigating without an eye wash station, tilt the head so water doesn't run into the other eye. Call 911. The final burn category we're looking at is electrical burns, and here you need to use extra caution. First, it is important to protect yourself by ensuring scene safety. Do not touch the patient until you are certain the scene is safe and there is no electrical hazard. Expect that a victim of electrical shock may also need CPR. If you notice areas of burned skin and a source of electricity near the person, such as bare wires, power cords, or an electrical device, suspect an electrical burn. Electrical burns may produce both an entrance and an exit wound. The appearance of an electrical burn is no indicator of how serious it is. Electrical burns can look minor, but still cause significant internal injuries. Care for the burn by cooling down the area with water, then remove any clothing or jewelry in contact with the burn and cover it loosely with a sterile dressing. If necessary, treat the person for shock.